Alright.
I'd put him in the same category as like Ezreal.
If you
Like,
can play like half decent.
Alright, let's put it on mute. Let's move slightly further over. Alright, what are we doing? Holy fucking Christ. How big is your hopper? There's no reason you should you should definitely turn this thing down for one. This thing is so fucking massive. Especially if you're red side, like covering half your fucking screen. You should literally turn that to like size 0 or 1, like the smallest it can be. Alright, what do we got? Garen v Sion. Like I say, pretty tough for me to coach top lane actually, but I mean that's pretty good. All three CS. Bit of poke. The only problem is that he has his passive. Okay. Okay, so you're trying to give shove. Interesting. Um, Interesting that you play this like this, right? So it kind of seems like you play with two different identities here. So for one, you don't need to auto this. Like, so you're taking free damage, right? This minion's not dying, and you're going in like before your W, correct? So it's like you're kind of giving the shove. Like, it seems like you want him to like you just want the wave to like shove into you and play, like over here, which is fine. I like I say, like I'm not entirely sure how the matchup goes, but completely fine to play like that. Your jungle's pathing to top side, so if you want it to like slowly shove into you and just hold the freeze in front of you, no problem. That's all good. But then like you play like this, where you walk up, his only job right now is like he can get one minion if he wants, while you get this one, but you don't even need to get this one, right? So it's like he's just gonna fucking smack you up. Your W's like just short of coming up, and you just like lose HP, right? And then you use the W for yeah. I mean, you get the grasp auto trade, but like you kind of just cop that. Like you could have held that until he goes for this minion instead. Like, because you weren't under pressure to farm a minion, but he was. Because he hit you here, the minions like retargeted off, and you should have realized from this point here, like no one's hitting here. So you had zero pressure for you to hit this minion, but he was pressured to go and farm this minion. So like you should be holding your W and like honestly like standing here, like slightly further back, and then when he comes to farm, then you can just like, pop your W and like three autos and proc W and walk back away, and then give him level two if you want. Um, 'Cause yeah, it seems like kind of contradictory to what you're trying to do here. Like when you're playing like this with your shield active, it's like this to me like is saying that, oh, we want to give the shove because like you have your ability, like this is when you're strong and he's weak. You have your ability here up. So and he's got minion advantage. So like you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play back here and just let it shove into me, no problem. And that's fine. But then like you just walk back in and um like yeah, like you walk back in to get one minion, you lose what, one melee, two melees, yeah, two ranged, and like you still lose the shove, right? So like I'm not like entirely sure. Seems like you're kind of like contradictory to like what you wanted to do there on both decisions. Also, not worth ya. Um, I think I think like your one minion, you should try and harass him rather than get the one minion in this sort of scenario. Because it's canon, like you don't want to be popping it for the one minion. I'd much rather like when your jungle's pathing into you, get the full like fucking giga charged Q here, and then like you can just hold the wave with your W, right? If you chunk him quite heavy here, hit level 3 on like two, three minions. Uh, so I think like trading that one melee minion for like big HP advantage also stops his passive for a bit. Like was probably like more important here. Because yeah, if he wants that cannon, he should be like tanking a fully charged Q, and you hold the wave anyway because your jungle's coming. So yeah, so like the 14 bucks or whatever it was on the melee minion, probably not that worth here over like look at the HP advantage he's at now because you've let him like have his passive the whole time from like back like like from here. He's like healing up, whereas like if you denied that cannon, like you either deny the cannon or you hit the fully charged Q and he would have been like 45%, like maybe like 50 right now, like a big chunk, like another quarter, 25% HP off of this guy if you pause his passive and hit him fully charged Q for harassing that. Because you done what I thought you were gonna do, click W and hold the wave because your jungle's like pathing to top, which is fine. But then like he wouldn't be able to do this either, like just sit here and fucking tank this shit if he was like, but sorry, because he's three-quarter HP, he just does this in your face, right? So like that's like kind of allowed because it just like yeah didn't harass him on the cannon and let his passive like go to town, and then like you can kind of see the situation that you put yourself in, like your whole game plan that you've been doing, like I can see that you were doing it, is that you wanted the wave to come into you so that you can hold it here for your jungle, but you kind of played it like poorly the whole time that like he ends up crashing a massive wave, so it just bounces back and he's now like completely fine when the Xin comes topside. Like he's got all this timer, like he could literally base right now on Zin's timer and then run back to fucking top with item advantage. He can just like drop a ward here. He could actually go like in here and drop a ward completely for free and you're stuck here, right? So it's like all this like you playing safe, like trying to set up the Zin gank because you didn't do it very well. You actually just made it like impossible for Zin to gank you. Um, my mindless of the fact that he's probably low elo and like doesn't ward or doesn't do anything and dies. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, so you just end up with the hard shove bounce back and you guys both just leave. Wait, did he not base? Oh, he didn't base, what the fuck? Yeah, so he must have just gone for a deep ward and stayed, which is crazy because, yeah, now the wave's like on your side again with item advantage. Alright, how do we play these? Um, yep, trying to like hold the wave. This is this is okay. One like minor thing here is like when you're sorry. Hmm, sorry, okay. Yeah, when you're like sitting here with the one minion here and your next wave is like right behind you, to freeze this properly, you should actually be like standing here. Um, because once this minion dies here, like you really want to like actually just drag these up a bit. I'd be dragging these up to the bush and like dropping aggro walking into the bush just so that your next wave is here and not crashing here, because when it crashes on this line here, the melees on the next wave will end up once they kill your three front melees, like all the melees on this next wave over here like push past. I mean, we'll probably see it, right? We'll push past to your range minions, which are under the tower, which then means your wave is going to bounce back. So minus all the squiggles, when you're in situations like this, you don't want to like freeze the wave here because it's never going to freeze because your melee minions will be here, but your range minions will be here. So when they have minion advantage, they will kill your front ones, and all their melees will run under your turret and it'll actually bounce back. So yeah, when you want to freeze like this, make sure you pull the wave back up to here because actually you want to freeze here so that your melees are sitting where your ranged is right now, outside of turret range, and your melees are here. That's what you want. Um, I mean, we should be able to see it here, right? Oh, wait, no, you just shoved it. Okay. Oh, yeah, because that one died and you hit these early. Okay, yeah. So you don't maximize this, which is fine because it won't freeze anyway. So it's good to recognize that and bounce it back. And what are you gonna do? Slow push into fast push next one and then reset. should be the ticket. You should be hitting this wave a bit quicker than what you are. Alright, unless you want to hit this one super slowly now. Whew, I can't even believe you got that. I really didn't think you were going to make it. Yeah, you're playing this wave fine for the next wave to be like not in the absolute worst spot to farm it. If this one crashed under the turret, it would be kind of sad because it's the wave you really need to get in and then base on. Okay, you should be like kiting forward though, like when he does that. No reason for you to be scared of him here. Yeah, greedy plate. You just need to get out is what you need to do. Okay. Yeah, you really wanted to spend your $1,000 here. Garen no TP, you can imagine how unplayable this game would have been for him here. So, like, the way you played these last three waves is saying that you want to get out. Like, because he's now stuck, he has no TP, he had to take the bait, like, the second base in this lane, which is fine, and now he's on the double longsword, whatever. And this is okay, right? You also have XP advantage, double longsword boots. You really want to like spend your gold here. So last hitting this like really slowly is good when you have the slow stacking wave because it means you're going to be able to crash the most amount of minions here that gives you the most amount of time to run back like and not lose anything, right? Um, so like hitting this like as slow as you can here to or not like as slow as you can, but yeah, like relatively slow is good to like build a slow stacked wave. So you played this fine, and then you're playing Sion here. So like, if it was me, I'm W and Qing this. I'm W and Qing. I'm not sure like if that one shots it yet, or whether you need the E to go through the wave. But this is fine. Like you should just be like when he does this and you're level 60, level 5, I'd be just right clicking forward and hitting him. But yeah, you want this in as quick as possible. Now you just base. Now you have to go straight away. Hitting this plate does nothing. You're not going to lose the plate by going. You also don't need the money. So like all you're doing is wasting your timer because you built this whole like slow stacked wave so that you could leave. And then your wave is here. So you need to go now. You need to go now. You can even TP back on the wave if you really want. And you'll have like item advantage, XP advantage. About to hit level 7, you'll like actually kind of cook this guy. Um, but yeah, there's like zero reason to stay here. Because now you just fuck yourself, and now you're stuck here with $1,100 that you built such like yeah you played those three ways like completely fine to you played it exactly how I would have played it if I wanted to base, but then you just didn't base, you just sat here, and luckily this guy's a donut. Oh, we also missed E. Bounce house, very nice, nice. One thing I would have said, I would never have opened with your slow because he's got Q. Because like if you hit the slow, then it's like he's just gonna Q and break the slow, right, and run away. Unless it was on cooldown. If he doesn't use on this minion. No, okay, so it wasn't on cooldown. But yeah, so that's just one thing. Try not to lead with a slow. Just walk and stay ahead of him. Like right now, instead of throwing this when your Zin's like coming in on this line, which he is, and then like he'll turn in because obviously this guy just keeps running in, which is fine. But your job like isn't to like throw E here or something because like even if like for some reason he kites back into it and it hits somehow, it he just breaks the slow with his Q, right? Like you really need to be hitting the slow after he Qs. So he probably uses the Q move speed to like try go this way. That's like theoretically how you should play this, but you should just be like walking straight on a straight line towards turret, um, and zoning him off. Like this is fine how you walk here and then he's just like stuck here, and this is fine. Also, I wouldn't have probably autoed here. Like, I would have like moved like another half a step up here and then auto from like here somewhere. Like, just really trying to like body block him in on our side of the turret. But this is good. This is good movement. This is good movement. Yeah, really staying on top of him. I would have tapped ult here. Um, before he got like this little bit of distance that like makes it like semi-flashable. Actually, it kind of isn't. The hitbox is kind of crazy actually. So I guess he's still theoretically on like insta-pop from the ult there, so that was fine. Yep, okay. So yeah, that was all good except for the E really. But like I say, I probably wouldn't have even played for this because you should have been in base and TP back and then you make this play like when you've TP'd back on the wave or you like altered back to the wave or something. Okay, running double Tiamat. Okay, so we can't be freezing with Tiamat. There's no reason to hold this if we have Tiamat. Yep, done absolutely nothing but lose your HP, as you can see. It's fine. So you get cannon, you play grubs with your jungle. Okay, yeah, just get the pink and push back, no problem. Let's see it. So he walks up to the wave. Okay, nice. You just keep fighting, right? Yeah, hit the slow after he's already queued. This time it's good. And what happened with the flash? Yeah, flashed away so he can't ult. Oh yeah, good flash by him. Pretty sure you're just in ult range here, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, we need to try and once you have Tiamat, get it out of your head to like not be freezing. There's no reason to ever pull this wave. Just smack it. 22 seconds to shove this in against a TP-less top laner. You just have to like smack that shit. We do not freeze anymore when we have Tiamat. Right, Titanic. Ah, damn. Yep, lovely trade. I've been playing with so many Sions on my main as well. Champ's a little fucking broken, that's all I'm saying. Oh wow. He's ult did nothing. Damn. Wait. Is it because the shield like counts as theoretical HP or something? So like doesn't count as like missing health? I don't know. Isn't it meant to do like 35% or some shit? And it's like 40 something with the um Axiom Arcanist if he's running it. And what you guys gank. Yep, beautiful setup. This is good. Do you kill the next wave? Yeah. Yep. So I'd stop hitting the tower and just like one shot the wave. Should have had W on this whole time unless you're trying to like die. No. Okay. Um. Okay. I mean, interesting to be honest. So yeah, I guess like staying for the tower is fine. I probably would have just died and used the suicide form to kill it at this rate. It was probably like quicker. Like if you just stayed under there and die, kill it, and then respawn. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. I don't know like when that like loses its benefit, but it does seem like a lot of time. Like that was probably like 16 seconds you lost there, plus the time of actually killing the tower. So like I don't know, like 25 seconds maybe. Plus death home guards running out of base. Like it probably was quicker to suicide there for the turret. Otherwise, I would have just like one shot the thing and left it on one plate. Tell me we're not losing cannon though. We are. while we get him. Oh yeah. Okay. $150. Damn. Yeah, okay. Was not really thinking he was just gonna die there, but this guy like doesn't really use his Q to break slows. He just uses it. Oh shit. The drive-by. Okay. Not too bad. So what happened with the TP actually? So he TP'd on the spot, pretty good, and just like kind of misclicked the ult a little bit. Um, Unless if that was like kind of intentional to go on the side so that you can hit all three with the ult, even though like you miss the CC instead of like hitting like the one or two. Um, like whether that's a possibility or not. I also don't know if damage gets reduced. It probably does, so like not hitting him directly, but it was pretty good anyway. Get 3 man ult for it. Hopefully your Jinx spaces after here and you take over. Oh no. So I think you should actually I guess you have 2k because you never based off a top. Never mind, this is fine. Who runs top? Who runs bot? Does your mid laner have TP? That'd be the only situation where I say that she should go bot instead, but she's playing Diana, so probably not. We have here Borkione. Does do a lot of damage. You dumb pig, bro. Hold on now. Jax is getting flamed, man. Last chance. Yeah, this is like pretty bad for you to be matching Yone, but nice. Dax is here, good. Yeah, it does suck for you to match Yone when he's got Bork now, but looking good. Yeah, this is the fucking disgusting build that the Sion ran last night that I played with. It's probably the most OP one I've fucking seen actually. Just deals too much damage. He was running like damage, bro. He had like Hull Breaker, these two items, Serpent's Fang because I was playing Ivan. Fucking ended up with a Wit's End, which I think he might have swapped at the end from Serpent's Fang to Wit's End. It was actually disgusting. Um, how did this play look when you got here? Let me have a look. Yeah, running down mid is fine. You can see that the play is going to break out. I really like this. Um, you also like strongest member on the team, so being here if the play is going to break out is pretty good. Yeah, not worth your flash. Oh, and you're dead for it, so that was really troll in the end. Do we just hit tower? Hit tower, hit tower, hit tower. Like ideal world, yeah, I'd be like leaving the wave for Jinx to get it afterwards and just be like smacking the turret. But yeah, I mean, in hindsight, like the flash is troll, right? Like your flash is like so much more important than losing it for like if you have it for the dragon fight in 50 seconds, so much more important than like one kill on Nautilus when he's gonna respawn anyway. Same time as everyone else, whatever. So like yeah, a little bit more important, even like if you without even dying there, um, without obviously the troll death, but oh, close. One thing is you have to hold this until the hook lands. Like You need to. It's similar to Camille E, right? Like if he gets CC'd once he's casted that thing, like while it's traveling, then it's like if he gets CC'd by anything, it will just pull him to the wall. But if you throw the if you knock him up after the hook has landed to the wall and as soon as it starts dragging him over, then it'll cancel him out. Same as J4 combo, same as Camille E, like things like this all work the same sort of way. Nice, lovely wombo here. Holy fuck. Oh my god, that is the saddest. Wait, that is so sad how this panned out for you with the Titanic. Like, you just couldn't get the proc. Hit the R, bang, you've procced it, try auto, nothing, cancelled. Fucking wow. Like, you might have got all those kills actually, like, if you got the Titanic auto. Oh my god, cancel auto again? Oh, holy saddest Titanic purchase in history. Wait, who copped the Titanic in the end, man? The fucking Gromp did. Hey, someone had to cop it, man. Wait, did he? Never mind, the Poppy did. Oh my god, that actually could have been like all the kills for you on that Titanic proc if you're able to get it off. Okay, so what are you buying? Koenig Rookin. Koenig Rookin. Really? Hmm. Like, I mean, I guess brand is a problem for you, right? Having the Andres. Um, but I don't love like buying Merc Treads and MR, like when they have, like the one, two if you include Nort, like two magic damage threats. I guess Yone has like a bit of mix as well, like 30% or something, but I don't love, so like typically I like mixing up the resistances I have. So the fact that they have Garen E, Yone, like even Poppy, like maybe you should go Tabbies here and then go Koenig Rücken as your first defensive item for the brand to cover that basis. Because actually their CC isn't that much either for you really. Like like they have brand slows, you got brand Q, fucking like this shit doesn't really matter to you too much, right? Like Nautilus hook, Nautilus R, like if Nautilus hooks you and tries Ring, like you can try just like R buffer a lot of these. Like they actually don't have a lot that's CC, like Merc Tread CCable for you. Like, yeah. Because, like, Naught Q is like a knock up. Like, you get hit with his passive route. Like, his ult is a knock up. Like, it's only Brand Q and Poppy Stun. Like, actually, I think, right? And then it's, like the Naught route, but you can charge your Q in that anyway. So, like, I don't think Merc Trades is very high value this game. Um, the MR's not a lot on it either. It's like fucking 25 or something, or 20. Or, I'm not sure. Like, it's not much for like just flat MR these days. So uh, I think I would go Tabbies and the Koenig Rücken purchase is completely fine then, I think. But having Merc Treads and Koenig Rücken when it's like they're fucking so much AD. Obviously, you want to get Randuins at some point when they have triple crit, Sundered Sky plus Yone and Garen crit. So I mean, like that item enough is going to be like enough fucking armor for all these guys. But yeah, I think Tabbies, Koenig Rücken. Yeah, what do we have here? So yeah, like swap this to Tabbies. This is Koenig Rücken. This is Randuin's. And then I mean you should be like an unkillable beast. And then like this, like you probably don't need this later. This you can just turn into I don't know, probably another like AD sort of fucking HP thing. Like maybe the Hull Breaker that this fucking numpty had last night on the enemy team that looks so broken. I don't really know like what else is meta here. Wait, did I see what you bought with what you were gonna buy with it? Oh yeah, going into Randuin's nice. I think you get Frozen Heart. That's actually like not even that bad either against all these attack speed stackers. Both are fine options. Um, Yeah, I mean, pretty good. Like I say, well, I'll leave the review there. You saw all the stuff I was saying about the lane phase. That was like kind of the more important thing. Like when you're playing to like set up for ganks and stuff, when people pathing into you, that's probably the most important thing of this video. Um, yep. All right, too easy.